Grrr, listen up, punks, because I'm only gonna say this once. X-Men, fuck off, Charles. X-Men First Class is a movie worth checking out. I did, and I suggest you do the same. That is, of course, unless you want a little adamantium rage.
That's right, X-Men First Class is something worth watching, and I'm not just saying that as a casual superhero movie watcher. No, I love Marvel, and when it comes to superheroes, especially X-Men, I geek out. I've got comics, trading cards, cartoons, movies, action figures, video games, and everything in between. I'm a regular fanboy. Why am I telling you this? Because sometimes the fanboys are the hardest to please. Well, I'm saying that I was pleased. That's right, X-Men First Class was a great movie from start to finish, showcasing some mutants people have never even heard about or forgotten altogether, and some were a nice surprise to see on the big screen. Two in particular being Azazel, father of everyone's favorite teleporter, and Alex Summers, also known as Havoc. We often see their famous counterparts much more, so it's a refreshing change of pace to see these two in the limelight. And speaking of well-known characters, the relationship between Eric and Charles before they were Magneto and Professor X was a lot of fun to watch play out. It was almost surreal to see them working side by side like that. You could really feel and understand their motives, and you want to side with both of them. The movie isn't action-packed all the way through, and it doesn't need to be. The character development was done so well that when they finally had that end confrontation, you definitely get that wow factor you've been waiting for. Now, I'm not saying that the movie had no action. No, the fight scenes were great, and the effects were a treat to the eyes. However, it's not all a pot of gold. I wasn't a fan of the way they did Beast's costume. It didn't really look as good as it should have. It looks like they just bought it from the Grinch wardrobe and then dyed it blue. And Moira McTaggart as a government agent? That's a little weird. She's supposed to be a scientist. But I guess it would have been a little weird if she were a scientist who hooked up with Banshee. So yeah, some of the storylines have changed, but it's mostly for the better. Everything they did seemed to have a reason behind it, and it all wraps up really well. I'm not going to go through any more detail because I want you to go see it for yourself, so hopefully you can have the same experience that I had. Let me know what you think about the movie. As I said before, I'm a huge fan of X-Men, not only because it has superheroes blowing stuff up, but it also has a great underlying message to get across. The movie and its premise is something that kids and adults can get behind. Did I mention they blow stuff up? Who wouldn't want laser eyes? If you're a fan of the series, then do yourself a favor and check out the movie because I'm sure that you won't be let down.
Grrr, that's right, bub. Go see the movie, let them know what you think while you still got both your eyes. Now get out of here before I get mad. Grrr, too late. Berserker Rage!